Hi, hello, I'm Chrissy, and welcome to the 13th McKween video of 2025. If you don't know what McKween is and want to know more about it, you can learn more by watching the McKween announcement video for 2025 to know what it is in depth. But for this video, all you need to know is we are focusing on the prompt board art challenge for McKween. Today, we will be doing prompt number 13, jewelry. Inspired by this prompt, I did a full shaded illustration with my character Amai. I will be showing you exactly how I drew her in today's prompt art. We got full shading Chrissy again. We don't get that often in these voiceover videos, and that's usually because the fully shaded drawings go straight into my speed draw format without me talking, because I like letting the art process speak for itself. But I will be honest, my last speed draw didn't perform as well as the other videos, which is fine because I didn't really like that drawing that much in the first place. So I kind of just wanted to see what happens when I do voiceover for this one and just like test the waters. A little warning for this video, this drawing has Amai without a top on, but nothing vulgar or explicit is showing. She just has some jewelry hanging off her body and nothing else, so keep that in mind before proceeding into the video. For the month of October, I will be posting prompt videos, so please make sure to click the notifications to stay notified when the next prompt video comes out. Before we get into the video, if you're new to my McKween videos and are interested in seeing more of them and what they are about, I have a playlist below and in the iCard above you can go check out. Each video has all kinds of art for you to go see. If you want to see this drawing in a speed draw format without me talking, you can find that on my Xtra's channel, and if you would like to see the raw footage of my art with background music, you can find that on my Uncut channel. Also, I'm really trying to get monetized at some point, so sticking around for the whole length of the video helps my watch time. So stick around if you'd like to support me that way. Of course, you can always like, comment, and subscribe to support me as well. Since this is a prompt word challenge, you may draw along, so if you care to, tag along, grab a sketchbook or something to draw with, and we can draw together. Feel free to do so and send it in the Discord server linked below in the description. I would love to see any of your art. Now, with that little ramble out of the way, let's get into the actual art part of the video. My first sketch was actually in my sketchbook, so we don't get to see me drawing out my first sketch, but as you can see, it was the base of what our first digital sketch was started with. I decided to go with a dead-on face view of Amai, so we are kind of doing a completely even drawing. Both sides are equal, so I did the sketch on just the right side first, then flipped it. Usually it looks pretty wonky, but shockingly it looked like somewhat correct, so no second sketch needed. That sketchbook sketch was pretty helpful, I'm not gonna lie. The prompt jewelry is pretty obvious in this drawing. It's Amai with jewelry all over her. It's not a shocking concept. But moving into the line art, I want to talk about exactly what is happening in the composition. Starting with Amai, she is in the dead center of this piece, and one thing you will notice that is uncommon for Amai is that she is completely uncovered of her normal clothing and has her mouth showing. Honestly, this isn't a normal thing for her to do. I just chose to draw Amai in this way because I find her very beautiful and elegant. Looking into this drawing makes us think that the scene is on display for people to see because we are the viewers seeing it, but of course the character in this doesn't know that, so I wanted to just capture Amai in a moment I think she would more likely experience in the privacy of her own space. So this drawing is for Amai, to capture her beauty in something for her to see. I myself struggle with self-imperfections and societal beauty standards that quite frankly piss me off. So in my own small way of combating that, I wanted to highlight someone I see as beautiful, so Amai is the subject of that. She has jewelry hanging off her neck, hands, and horns. Amai is a demon type character. Ironically, there are a lot of things about her that other people classify as ugly. Her being a demon, her horns, and she is bald. I personally hate anyone who claims when women who are bald are ugly. That is the fastest way you will get Chrissy to smack somebody, is if I hear that. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. But all these details that others classify as ugly, I feel amplify her beauty even more. The way she carries herself is very timid and quiet. This doesn't stay that way all throughout her life. That's pretty obvious. Us as humans, we grow and learn and change and develop. So she's not like this throughout her whole character experience, but during this era, in this picture, that's how she is. In my comic, she proves that coming from an ugly place doesn't make you ugly. She takes her own circumstances and powers through with grace. Not always, but here in this moment, in this arc of her character, she's improved a lot. I just think she is the perfect choice for this prompt. Not only does the jewelry look so pretty on her, but her ribbons complement the prompt and composition. Amai does normally wear her gloves and ribbon, but the ribbon is usually attached to her hood and not her neck. When she was younger, she would wear the ribbon on her neck, so I thought it would show some growth to place the ribbon on her neck and show off her character features unguarded and uncovered. Plus, the ribbons helped draw your eyes back to her with the way they flow and point to her. On to the coloring. This was pretty straightforward. Amai does have a reference sheet, which is old. That's my bad. It's very old. I think I drew it in 2020. I don't know about that. 2020 would be the latest I would draw this. I don't know. I'm not clarifying either. The reference sheet is old, but the colors are accurate, and that's all we need for this drawing. Her minimal color palette makes this even better. Her dark skin sitting under the jewelry, making it pop even more. You guys, I love this girl so much. Even the freckles on her skin are so beautiful. I can't think of a single thing on this girl that I don't love. Following the coloring, we have the shading. Now, as busy and complicated as this drawing looks and will look, the shading wasn't really that hard. In fact, this whole drawing altogether took only 3 hours. I think it was actually 2 hours and 58 minutes to be exact, but 3 hours, we can round up. The fact that this only took 3 hours to do is crazy work, because you'd think a fully shaded illustration would have taken me longer than any of my other art, but you'd be wrong. I also did this drawing at like 1 to 2 a.m. around there. Started and finished somewhere. Well, it took me 3 hours, so, somewhere. I went to bed somewhere around like 2:30 a.m. Okay, so that means I started around 12:30. Tired Chrissy shaded this, which is a victory in itself because Tired Chrissy isn't always the smartest Chrissy. And while my eyes still see some things I wish I did a little differently, I am so happy with how this turned out. Because Amai is a darker skinned girly, I focused on lighting rather than darkening her skin. We want her to glow because her freckles glow. The skin had 3 layers of lighting on it. I treat shading like watercolors, slowly adding layers and colors until I like it. Sometimes I add too much and sometimes I add too little. You let me know your opinion on the shading, but I like how it looks. The skin was the hardest to shade. The ribbons were pretty easy, just adding a layer of shadow and focusing on some reflective highlights on them. My favorite part was adding the little sparkles at the end. Those small details are always, always the best. Here is the final drawing of Amai. I hope you guys love her just as much as I do. She has been with me at least 5 years, and probably a little bit longer than that. Amai is one of my OG girls, meaning she is an old design that has stood the test of time, clearly. I mean, not that like 5 years is that long, but I 100% hit the prompt word jewelry for today. There's no question about that. That is the final prompt art for this McKween video. Please let me know what you think, or let me know what you think of McKween videos in general. I enjoy making them. If you are interested in purchasing art from me, all McKween and October YCHs and commissions are on sale as we speak during the whole month of October. So hop over to my Ko-fi linked in the description and scroll around through my commission listing and see one you like. Use the code McKween2025, all capital letters, at checkout and you will get 15% off all commissions listed below. Just follow all the instructions that are written out there. If you are a user of Toy House and want to commission me through it, just go to my Toy House art shop linked in the description and scroll around and peek around at all the commission options I have available for you. Once you find the one that you are interested in, just DM me what you want to commission and what character you would like drawn. If you have any questions related to McKween, commissions, my Ko-fi, my Toy House, or my YouTube, just leave a comment in the comments below or DM me on Discord. My username is McKeanTwins and you can join the Discord server linked below for more information. Like always, let me know what you think of today's video. That's all I have for today. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. If you have anything I could pray for, please let me know in the comments. I love you, God bless you, and have a wonderful day.